As we continue our sort of stroll around, we're now up on the site where you're planning a fairly fantastic garden design, John. So would you like to tell everyone a little bit about that?
Yeah, the space we're in now is actually 1.6 acres, and this will all be accessible in the public realm.
Right.
So anybody can freely sort of access this space along with the north and central promenade. This is being designed by Harry Holding Studios, who's working with the community, and there's another event at Trimple on the 26th for those who may wish to come along, and that's about engaging with the community, seeing how they want to use this space, because it's going to be the first thing that people experience as you approach all of the structures that everybody's seen with the realm of the sun and realm of the moon. But this will be pretty much the very first thing that people see and experience. So we want this to be a really joyful, playful, really high quality horticulture experience that respects the site, respects the buildings, and gives that sort of quality approach. So over in the distance here, we've got the main avenue from the bus stops, the train station, so linking across Marine Road and then into the site in the distance. This is a real sort of strong anchor point for what we want to develop, and this will be ahead of the main build programme. So our intention is that a very small proportion of this garden will be showcased at RHS Chelsea Flower Show. So Morecambe will get a big mention in that, and the media coverage for Chelsea, as you know, is huge. So that put Morecambe on the map and get people talking and excited about this garden. So Harry and his team are going to deliver it there and then decant that garden and then bring it to Morecambe in its component parts. It won't be a lift and shift and a drop in. And then the component parts will be integrated into a brand new design that Harry's done specifically for Morecambe, with a sweeping pathway, with a water feature in the middle, lots of biodiversity, places to sit out, picnic. If the weather's kind as it is today, a bit chilly, but having a picnic. There'll be a shelter structure so people can use it for gatherings, events, education. And that's what we want to get out of the community. Just what do they want from this garden and this public space? As well as it looking beautiful, it's got to be practical as well. And then using a lot of materials that people are familiar with across the Morecambe Bay and the coast. You know, limestones, and the planting has to withstand the elements here as well. So this garden actually stretches right the way up to the War Memorial. And as you're aware, we're not doing anything with the War Memorial footprint. And in terms of when this is going to be delivered, we're looking at work starting next year after Chelsea Flower Show, obviously, then into the planting season at the back end of 2026, with a grand opening of this garden in the spring of 27, because we want a lot of colour to be established, you know, really to give it a burst before we open the doors, and people can use it and love it and enjoy it, and then see what's coming next in terms of we'll have structures coming out of the ground by then. So really exciting times.
Fantastic, and a beautiful tie-in as well, because seeing it at the horticultural show, one thing, like you say, getting the message out there about Morecambe and all the things that potentially would draw people to Morecambe, but then to see it back in Morecambe as well, that site is a fantastic idea. You must be really excited about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, what we need to keep giving back on this project is moments of excitement, because it's a long time to the end of 28 when we're going to deliver this. So we want people to be brought on the journey, and you know, whether we can have experiences to showcase what we're doing as a construction site, I'm sure we'll be working with the main contractor to make that happen.